last round. Round 5 will include a 3-minute closing statement by each candidate. Since Rob went first in the 4th round, Alton, you will have the first opportunity for your 3-minute closing, and then Rob, you will follow.
I guess let me start by saying thank all of you for coming out and listening to the ideas and stances that all the candidates have taken tonight. If you've seen any of our campaign material, you'll know that me and those that surround the Standifer ticket are running on a campaign that's surrounded by 3 words, and that's service, growth, and achievement. And I think those 3 things are what will definitely get the things that we've outlined tonight done. People have to understand that when you're elected as a member of the Student Government Association, you're signing up to serve the students, and that's exactly what we want to do, and what we'll educate those people on, knowing that they're responsible for doing. Growth, like I said, as we've grown to a much larger university, SGA has to make some changes in that as well. And that's kind of where, like I said, the restructuring part will come in. Though we may say we may not be a stable organization at the current moment. I think that one part that could go into to the stability of our organization is that I think if you look around, come to the meeting on Wednesday night and look around the room, you definitely now have some people that are dedicated to SGA and some people that are glad to be there. With a big part of having good people is selecting good people to be on SGA, and that's something that we'll have I will definitely have a stronger role in in the next administration. And then achievement is the last word that we talked about, and on that stance, we would just seek to actually do the things that we talk about doing. We want to truly make a strong connection with our students. We truly want to reorganize the structure of our Senate. We truly want to put the senators more give them a strong responsibility as senators. I feel like sometimes they come to a meeting and stare at a cast of 5 members talk about what they've done during the week. And I don't think that's a healthy structure for our organization. And for that reason, that's why I continue to talk about the change in structure being so important for SGA. Because if you give them something to do, maybe they'll stay, the full term and not get, bogged down or bored with their position. And so putting some responsibility on senators is definitely another great thing. At this time, I'd just like to make sure I encourage all of you to go out and vote Monday through Wednesday. Definitely look for promotions that would come from the Standifer Ticket. Find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Standifer Ticket, and the Standifer Ticket on Facebook. And lastly, thanks for coming out.
First and foremost, thank you everyone, Senior Committee for putting it on, Dean Lewis for moderating, the George Band and student media for covering us. We really appreciate it. And all you guys for coming. Are you glad it's done? Just about? Anybody? Okay, since you've been enjoying it, we'll keep talking. All right, I feel that this upcoming year could have a great effect on Georgia Southern as a university, not just the Student Government Association. With the plans that I have and things that I want to do, I don't want to just publicize Student Government Association for our benefit, to get our name out there so we have more power to do what we want. I truly want to get the word out for Student Government Association so the students can respond to us, so you all can tell us what you want and changes you want to see and things that you would like to see done on campus. I feel that we're not elected to vote on what we want by our personal agendas or how we feel about a certain issue. We're elected to vote on what the students want based on student opinion. And right now, there's not much student feedback. As it's been said, this turnout is larger than last year, but this turnout's not what we want. We want this room packed. We want to have to move to a bigger location, like the PAC, for instance. We want to have people so interested in student government that we have to have more seats in the gallery. I don't know if any of you have been to a Student Government Association meeting, but the gallery is empty. There aren't concerned students. Now, students are concerned, but they're not concerned with Student Government Association. And that's in a large part due to our lack of publicity and students not knowing exactly who we are, what we do, why we operate. And I feel that if we can publicize this, not just our budget, let them know where their money's going, so that if there's an article in the paper a month before elections, that everybody's not clamoring about that. But I want everybody to know about SGA at times when there is no election or there are no Senate selection meetings. I want people to know about SGA throughout the year, be interested, want to be a part of it. I want the elections to be competitive. I want more than 11% turnout for voters. We have 20,000 students on this campus. 11%, excuse me for saying this, but that's pathetic. We need to have more people, because I know there are people who care about this university. You all care. You're all here listening to us ramble on all night about what we think we're going to do, what we want to do. I don't want to sit here and talk about what I want to do forever. I want to have you guys tell me what you would like for me to do and then do it. Thank you.
Let's give one more round of applause for all of our candidates.